are going to deal with frustrum and its volume, how to calculate the volume of a given frustrum. Frustrum actually is one of the subtopic that is bringing some challenges to our students, and we have some key things that you have to know before attempting any given question. Frustrum can be in form of a cone, or even it can be in form of a square based, or maybe a rectangular base. So once again, the formula is not that difficult, but the methodology that is, should be followed is the one with some technicalities that are somehow difficult to our students. So once again, uh, you are given a cone, or maybe you are given something like a glass. And if you are given something like a glass and you are told it was in form of a cone, then when it is in form of a cone, you are told the height of the glass, the base radius, and the radius on the top. Then you are asked the volume. It's very difficult to find the volume without knowing the volume of the full cone where the glass seems to have been cut from. So once again, you have to know how to extrapolate to get the full uh, cone, that maybe whatever you are given, whatever volume you have been asked has been cut from. So once again, it is very simple, and like for example, you are given the height of a glass was 8, then the top radius was 14, and the base radius was 7. So once again, you are told what is the volume of that glass. If it were for cylinder, you get that the radius on top and the radius on the bottom are equal. But if it is a cone, the radius varies. So once again, you have to know the height of the cone that the glass was cut from, and you have to know the height of the cut cone. The cone which is not there, you have to know its height so that you can get the volume of the full cone, and subtract the area, the volume of the cut cone. So once again, you have to be very keen on that, and I'm going to be very, I will simplify it to ensure that everyone gets whatever I'm just trying to derive here. So just be very keen and look up like this question. For example, you are given a glass of height 80 centimeters, top radius was 14 centimeters, and the bottom radius was 7 centimeters. So everything here is in centimeters. Then you are told to calculate the volume of the glass. So this is the form of the glass. So first thing that you have to know, you have to extrapolate like this. You extrapolate like this. Then you ask yourself, if you have to know this height from here up to the bottom part. Then you ask yourself, if the large radius was 14 and the lower radius, or the smaller radius, was 7, what about the height, the full height? So it is the height from here to here. So it will be, let this part be x. So it will be x plus 8, but the smaller height will just be x. So you have to know how to calculate the height of the small cone and the full height of the cone plus the glass, so that you are able to calculate from there. Remember, without the height you are not able to get the volume. So once again you say, so you are getting it is 14 over 7 is equivalent to 8 plus x over x. And once you cross multiply, you are getting it is 14x. If you take this multiply by this, so you are getting this 14x, which is equivalent to 7x, and the 7x you are getting is 7 multiplied by x. So 7x plus 56, 7 times 8, you are getting 56. So once again, just take the 7x into the other side, and you are getting this 14x minus 7x is equivalent to 56. So 7x is equivalent to 56. So divide through by 7, to get the value of x, which you are getting is 8. So you have to know that the small height here was 8 centimeters. So since now you have the height from here up to the bottom, and you have the height from here to that part, then it is very simple for you to calculate for the volume. So how do you get a volume of a cone? Volume of a cone, you get it is a third base area times height. A third multiplied by base area multiplied by height. So that's why we said you may be given a frustrum in form of a cone, or maybe in form of square base, rectangular base, or triangular base. Then you still have to get the volume. So once again, it is just a third base area multiplied by height. So it will be a third. How do you get base area over circle? So it is pi r squared times height. So this is how you will get the volume of a cone. This part alone will give us the base area. Then we have height. Then we are multiplying it with the third. And on multiplying, you are able to see that we have a third multiplied by 22 over 7 multiplied by the larger radius was 14. So it is 14 times 14 times the full height, which will be 16. Now that it is the 8 plus 8. Then this, you'll subtract from it the area of the excavated cone, the bottom area, this one, multiplied by its height. So it will be that times 22 over 7 times 7 times 7 times 8. So after subtracting this from this, then what you will remain with will be your volume. And it is very simple. So it's by 7 1 by 7 2. So 44 times 16, and you get it is 616 multiplied by 16. Then after that you'll multiply with a third, which is like dividing by these 3 here. On the other side, by 7 1 by 7 1, 22 times 7, you're getting 154. 154 multiplied by 8, and you are getting whatever you are getting, then multiply by a third, which is this, which is just like dividing what you get with the 3, then you subtract. So let me calculate. So after multiplying 616 times 16 and then divided by 3, I'm getting it is 3285.33, and 154 times 8 divided by 3, I'm getting it is 410.666. Then the difference, I'm getting this, and this one will be my final answer. Now that I have taken the difference, as we had said up here, that the difference will be the volume which is required of us. So I think you are able to see that after subtracting, you will remain with this volume which is just up here. We still have another form of frustrum, and so let's just have a look at it. So we have square base like this. We have a square base like this. Then still where it joins up, you'll get when it is like this. So we have this. You get that this is of side 8, this is of side 4. So since it is a square, and we have vertical height from the center here to the center here, let's just say it is 10 centimeters. So you have all these as centimeters. So the first thing that we said, it's compulsory, you have to escavolate like this, just escavolate. Then ask yourself, what will be the new height now from here to here? Then the formula is very simple. The formula is very simple. We said you have to check. So if this from here to here is 8, then its half will be 4. And here, since it's 4, its half will be just 2. So you say we have 4 over 2 will be equivalent to 10 plus x all over x, which is now the new height alone. And you're getting that you can even cancel, and you get it is just 2. So we have 2x is equivalent to 10x plus is equals to 10 plus x. So let's take the x into the other side. Then we are having it is 2 x minus x is equals to 10. So x is equivalent to 10. So our new height here from here to here, it's still 10 centimeter squared. Then you are asked the volume of the of this. It may be in form of a block, it can be a jerry can. So you are just asked to calculate the volume. It will be very simple. Now that you have here, you have the height. Full height will be 20. It is 10 plus 10. Then we have bottom, area of the bottom, which is 8 times 8, which is 64. But we said how to get a volume of a cone. It is a third base area times height. So it will be a third times 8 squared, will get it is 64 times the height, which is 20. Then we have the area or volume of the small this whatever we have escapulated to be a third times the 4 squared, you are getting to 16 times its height will be 10. So on multiplying the two, then you taking the difference, that's when you are getting the answer directly. So let me first calculate. On multiplying a dad times 64 times 20, I got 426.666. Then I multiplied 16 times 10, it is 160 times a dad, and I got 53.333. Then we say the volume. How to get the volume here? We have to take the difference from the full frustrum when before it was before it was cut. You have to take the volume. That's why we used the height of 20, and we used the base area, which was of side 8. And on subtracting from the smaller whatever we have escapulated, I'm getting it is 373.333, which is the volume of the frustrum, which is now remaining. So I don't think whether anybody has another question, and if you have one, just raise it in comment section. So this is how the two quiz were done, and you have to know that whenever you are calculating area of a frustrum, you must multiply by this third, the base area times the height, then multiply by this, you'll get the frustrum. Second thing, you have to escapulate from whatever you are given, so that you are able to know where the frustrum was cut from, how to calculate the volume of the full block, or maybe if it was a cone, then you find the difference, and you'll be on the safe side. So kindly subscribe and watch the other videos, as I'm going to upload them on daily basis. Welcome.